A big visitor draw in Issaquah almost didn't make it to see the 21st century. The Issaquah Salmon Hatchery was built in 1936 as a federal works project to get people back to work, but also with the intent to restore salmon runs depleted by logging and coal mining. When the facility was slated for closure in the 1990s, a group called Friends of the Issaquah Salmon Hatchery, or FISH, stepped in to save it. Tiny tots to adults, come see salmon on their amazing journey.
We train the volunteers who lead the tours here at the hatchery. We get thousands and upon thousands of visitors. Most of them are school students here on field trips that we take them through. We explain about hatchery operations and about the salmon life cycle. But we're also here to raise money for exhibits, so you can come here even in the off season. We have so many exhibits that kids like to play with and again understand the salmon life cycle. It teaches the importance of salmon and a healthy watershed.
The hatchery is churning with excitement in the fall when thousands of coho and chinook return to spawn. The city celebrates with its signature festival, Salmon Days.
During Salmon Days, we are host to 170,000 or so of our dearest friends and relatives, so we have lots and lots of people here. That has more than 270 merchants, lots of artists who are here during that time, and opportunities to learn about the salmon, opportunities to have fun, and it's all free.
The mayor says there is a lot to do in town that costs very little. The award-winning Village Theater entertains crowds with performances throughout the year. You can also take in art outside.
We have an art walk on the first Friday of the month through September. And we have a corridor here that's near us that connects to trails, to wildland trails. And on the way to the wildland trails, you can see a number of statues and interesting things. You can also pass an area where we have concerts on Tuesdays of each week throughout the summer.
All those activities can build up an appetite, feed your hunger, and satisfy your craving for nostalgia at the XXX Root Beer Drive-In, one of the few left in the nation. The eclectic eatery has been a mainstay in town for 8 decades, but it didn't always look like this.
But when we first got here, it needed attention. It was on the way down.
The Encisos set out to spruce up the place, covering every inch of the wall with memorabilia. Many donated or on loan from customers.
It gives it that feeling, you know, when they come in here, it makes them feel like they're a part of the restaurant, which is what we want people to feel every time they walk through our doors.
The cool collection continues to grow, so you never know when you'll see something new.
After 10 years working here, I still walk in here sometimes and I'll, be checking out side work and stuff like that, and I'll say, oh, I've never seen that before, and then I'll kind of get stuck in my own little, days. But it's a lot of fun.
The restaurant also has fun playing host to dozens of car shows throughout the year. There's so much to marvel at, you may forget why you came in. But the aroma of burgers, fries, and much more wafts from the kitchen, bringing it all back in focus. Even the toughest critics give XXX Root Beer Drive-In the thumbs up.
After your humongous hamburger at XXX, you'll want to head here to Bohm's for some chocolate and a tasty tour.
Bohm's Candies sits off Interstate 90, housed in an authentic Edelweiss chalet that was built by Julius Bohm, an Austrian who fled Hitler's tyranny and came to the Northwest. A tour of his home reveals his passion for music and sports.
Mr. Bohm was an Olympic athlete. This is from his second Olympic adventure in 1936 when he was a torchbearer for the Berlin Games. And everybody knows their history with Jesse Owens and the run-up to World War II and Hitler. So Julius was a witness to all that history. But he'd actually been in the 1924 Paris Olympics too.
The grandson of a candy maker, Bohm began making chocolates in the 1940s, laying the sweet foundation for a candy company that today crafts more than 150 chocolate confections. Caramels, peanut brittle, truffles, you name it, they've got it.
Well, we're now in the dipping station, and this is where Bohm's signature activity takes place, the hand dipping of candies in the European style. We're maintaining really a dying art here and are proud to be able to continue doing so.
See how melt-in-your-mouth magic is made during a guided tour of Bohm's held during the summer. Self-guided window tours are year-round. Issaquah is a community to explore, whether it's new heights or new faces. Each visit will bring a new experience. For Neighborhoods, I'm Sabrina Register.